उनका मोहब्बत करे, उनका ताबेदारी करे। आज देखिए हम लोग रसूल का ज़माना पाए नहीं, हम लोग साहब किराम अजमाइन का ज़माना, हम किसको मोहब्बत करेंगे? ताबेईन का ज़माना पाए नहीं, आज हम लोग कामिउल्लाह का ज़माना पाए हैं। हम तो कामिउल्लाह का भी मोहब्बत करेंगे तो अल्लाह के रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम मोहब्बत पा जाएंगे। और जब हम लोग अल्लाह रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का जब मोहब्बत पा जाएंगे तब हम अल्लाह का मोहब्बत पा जाएंगे। इसलिए कामिउल्लाह बोलता है पहले मुर्शिद का ताबेदारी करनी पड़ेगा। तुम जितना भी नमाज पढ़ो, जितना भी रोजा रखो, जितना भी हज करो, जितना कामिल मुर्शिद का पाक जबान से बयान, तुम जितने भी आलम हो, जब तक तुम मुर्शिद का दरबार में नहीं आएंगे तुम्हारे दिल में अल्लाह का रोशनी पैदा नहीं होगा, नूर पैदा नहीं होगा, नूर नहीं पैदा होगा तुम्हारे दिल में। तुम जितना जो करो पर आलम हो, जो नूर पैदा नहीं होगा। ये नूर पाने के लिए अब जमाने का मुजाहिद हजरत मुर्शिदना मौलाना सासु मुक्ता अजंगाची रहमतुल्लाह दरबार में बैठे होगा। हम लोग कितना खुश नसीब जो कामिल मुर्शिद का दरबार पाकर हम जितने भी शुक्र गुजारी करने से शेष नहीं कर सकते।
I don't have the knowledge of anything to stand for standing in this holy majlis in front of our Kamil Murshid. I don't have that taqwa. I don't have any knowledge so that I can convey any message of our Kamil Murshid in this holy majlis, holy mahfil. If I do any mistake, please forgive my mistakes and forgive my disobedience. A word always we say, in Bangla we say, Sheikh Jawana Mujaddid. Ajangachi rahmatullah alayhi, Sheikh Jawana Mujaddid. The Mujaddid in English, reformer. Reformer of the present era or reformer of the last era. Reformer when it is necessary. Reformer means some problems in the formation. When some problems created in some system, we need to repair. So reformer necessary when any problem available in any situation or any system. Islam is a complete code of life. It has been completed. Allah Alamin has completed His descending all blessings to Allah to this world for the human being, all of the world, by Holy Quran, by our last Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. However, after a long time, although it is a complete code of life, but still some people misguided by the shaitan inputted some systems, inputted some things, so this system of peace, the system of Islam is polluted by some people leading by shaitan's conspiracy. That is why we need a reformer. Ajangachi rahmatullah alayhi is not only one after Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A lot of reformers has arrived in this world for preaching Islam as our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam preached for the human being, for the benefit of this world, of this universe. Similarly, in this world, we say always the reformer of the last era. Why? We can look the situation what available in the present era. Already today is 7th day. All of you, all of us could understand many things, could learn many things from our scholars who explain every day in the morning as well as the evening and many ways what available in the present situation. People who committed to pray 5 times salah, many people stopped, many people leave their salah. People committed to not to disobey Allah's order, but many people started to disobey Allah's order by the shaitan's conspiracy. Particularly, nowadays the most dangerous waswasa, most dangerous snares of shaitan we can identify it as interest. Interest is everywhere. Interest corrupted our life. And another things, interest corrupted the whole society, even Muslim society, non-Muslim society does not matter. In all society, interest system corrupted the peaceful life of Islam, peaceful life of a movement, peaceful life of Muslim. At the same time, we also forgot another thing. It is learning, getting teachings from the Holy Quran. Nowadays we see many places of the world, what we are thinking, many scholars, even I see in where I am living in Japan, many people comes from many places. We should start Quran reading meeting. What will happen over there? We will teach, we will learn how to read Quran very, very perfectly. This is another things nowadays we see all over the world. At least my places in Japan where I am living. So what I concentrated to what they are doing. Of course, as it is very important also to recite the Holy Quran correctly, no doubt. But we should learn from the Holy Quran. We should understand what Allah Rabbul Alamin has said in Holy Quran, how we should implement, how we should learn, and how we should implement in our life. If we don't go through for implementing this Holy Quran in our life, what will happen? We learn many things, but we don't follow it. It will get any benefit. That's why yesterday also I tried to say, Allah Rabbul Alamin says in Holy Quran, of course, the guidance, this Holy Quran is the guidance for the people who fear Allah, who want to get teachings from this Holy Quran. Of course, he will get the guidance without any doubt from this Holy Quran. But many of us cannot even read this Holy Quran and even don't think to spend a simple time, a small amount of time for teaching from this Holy Quran. This is the scenario of this situation. I am not going too much details because of course I don't have knowledge, at the same time I don't have too much time also. So within this point, teachings we need to teach, we need to learn from the Holy Quran, we need to learn from Hadith, we need to learn masala or many rules, that means Sharia, for decorating our life as a peaceful, as a holy life, as a perfect Muslim, as a perfect Muslim, perfect follower of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Now I would like to say these three situations: people live in Salah, also reciting Quran, at the same time the interest. Many things. I would like to consider to these points what is available in Haqqani Anjuma. Ajangachi Rahmatullah, what has given, prescribed for us to follow. We always learn very simple suggestions. As a Muslim, the second pillar of Islam is to pray 5 times a day. We cannot make it qaja. We learn from this holy majlis, we should forget the niyat of taja. From where we learn from this taja niyat? Any from Hadith? Quran? No, never. Somebody says. But our Kamal Moshe says, Allah Rabbul Alamin gave you the permission, gave you the situation. Even you cannot pray in standing, you can pray in the sitting. If you cannot pray in the sitting position, you can pray in the lying. Even you cannot pray in the lying, you can pray by the intention. You don't have water for making wudu, you have the tayammum. So all of this we learn from this Ajangachi Rahmatullah's holy Quran, holy majlis. So why we leave this salah? At any situation, if we follow this direction, follow this in instruction, we need not to stop salat at any time. That means we can pray 5 times a day without any qaja. It is possible. We learn these things from our Tamil Moshe. So who follow Ajangachi Rahmatullah, they forget the niyat of qaja. At the same time, we need to make 5 times salah, 5 times wajifa. 5 times wajifa it is, although we forgot many things. particularly as I told, the reciting of Holy Quran. But Allah Rabbul Alamin declared when we in Holy Quran, when we make any mistakes, we do a lot of black spots, we put a lot of black spots in our hearts so that we cannot understand the instructions of Islam. That means the nur does not reflect to our heart, so we cannot understand. So, when Sahaba radiallahu asked Prophet ﷺ, what is the remedy? Prophet ﷺ says two things. One thing is reciting the Holy Quran, and another one to remembering the death. Ajangachi rahmatullah, if we see all of these two things has implemented in our simple amal. In Ojifa, if we pray 5 times a day, we can wash our heart, we can clean our heart by 8